later caused the victim to be deceased after an argument ensued at 1013 Deborah Drive. There wasn't really more information that she gave, but she basically implied that there was some type of argument that went down, but she's blaming Ugly God and said that he's claiming...
Bro, he got him up there looking bad, Ugly God. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here with heartbreaking news. We're gonna find out why Ugly God is going to prison for the rest of his life because he decided to murk the person that raised him. I don't know why they argued, but you know, Ugly God upped it on him. Ugly God is a pretty significant part of me being on YouTube, because around the same time I found Ugly God is around the same time I started, you know, I found YouTube. To hear that he's going out like this is very heartbreaking. But more at 11, let's do this.
Tonight, one person dead and another behind bars after gunfire in Gulfport. It happened here on Deborah Drive off of Three Rivers Road. That victim has been identified as 50-year-old Renaldo Delavallade. Noah Noble was at the scene, and he brings us the latest.
Marcy Project, son, what?
We have to put a stop to it because we're losing.
Marcy,
like
what?
we're losing
Marcy
our
Project,
youth.
what?
We're losing.
Marcy,
Another
what?
shooting, another life lost to gun violence. 50-year-old Renaldo Delavallade was killed in an Orange Grove shooting. He was shot multiple times behind the wheel of a Nissan, the blood-stained sedan crashing into a neighbor's car. Moments after the gunfire, an officer was on scene.
We were in the area pretty close, and we were able to respond within minutes of the call. I just wish we would have been here a little sooner.
Another life also altered forever, the suspect, who Police Chief Adam Cooper says was detained immediately, brought to the station, and is cooperating with detectives.
Freaking stupid. Damn it, Ugly God. Come on, bro. You made booty from a distance, bro. You ain't supposed to be like this. You got too many hoes to be doing this, right? He was in a drought for booty, bro. That's what happened, man. When a man doesn't have butt, that's why the female's butt, not a man's butt, but a female's butt, they just do some wild shit. Like, why would you, bro? Like, it's never that serious. Just beat this dude up if he's saying stuff that's reckless, or like pee in his Cheerios and tell him it was milk instead. Like, yeah, dude, like, why would you shoot him?
Yo, so this incident is super wild. And apparently, Ugly God is pleading some type of self-defense, but the other members of the family that are involved in this incident are not too happy with it.
Big mansion where they stayed, where the murder took place. My brother was sitting in his car. This day, he never ever stepped foot out the car. Royce claims self-defense. Really? This man practically raised you. Self-defense? Did he have a gun? Like, I don't...
But Gulfport police say one person is dead and another person is in custody after a shooting in Orange Grove. According to officials, the shooting took place just before noon at the 1000 block of Deborah Drive. Officers who arrived found 50-year-old Renaldo Delavallade dead from multiple gunshot wounds inside of a vehicle. We were in the area pretty close to Police Chief Captain Adam Cooper. We were able to respond within minutes of the call. We were there a little bit sooner, man. The motive and circumstances, however, surrounding the incident are still unknown at the time, but the member of the family that also came out and spoke has had a lot of words basically coming out at Ugly God at this time. What it seems like the victim's wife basically came out on Facebook and accused Ugly God heavily of being the person involved. She said that she posted a picture of her brother dropping off his murderer at college, Royce Davison, aka...
Oh my God, that's so sad. Ty M. delavallade, oh boy, is with Ty Hannah Harris delavallade, and to others. Picture of my brother dropping off his murderer at college, Royce. Oh, and zoom in on the birthday picture of the famous Ugly God, Royce Davison, who admitted to shooting my brother. Good Lord, bro.
Ugly God. Oh, and zoom in on the birthday picture of the famous Ugly God, Royce Davison, who admitted to shooting my brother, 6/29/23, multiple times in his face. And she basically posts pictures of Ugly God and their families together, which showed that they were a tight-knit group and there might have been some type of argument. She also posted a TikTok basically saying, the big mansion where they stayed, where the murder took place, my brother was sitting in his car. This day he never ever stepped foot out the car. Royce claimed self-defense. Really, this man practically raised you, she said. And then she basically posted a police report that basically gave more detail.
Deceased after an argument ensued. Yeah, argument. I'm no type of expert in this situation. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I've just got a lot of life experience with people and what they go through. So yeah, I've run into feminine dudes, and this is what they do. They get weapons, and then they get confident, and then they start talking back to somebody that ain't used to them talking back, and then that person tests a gangster, and then that person up the pistol and shoot them to show them that they ain't no punk, threw their whole life away in order to prove that they ain't soft or something. And it's really not worth it. Guaranteed, bro, a dude like Ugly God, if he went in the house, y'all remember that song, I Beat My Meat by Ugly God? If he went in the house and beat his meat like 3 times, bro, he'd have been like, bro, what was I even thinking about doing that shit for, man? I should just did this earlier. Like, you know, it's been proven that a man lives 40% longer when he's empty. I beat my meat. I beat my... Look, it's not my fault. It's a real song on God, and I can prove it.
That was in the news. It said on 6/29/2023 at 11:10 hours, the suspect, Royce Davison, and the victim, Renaldo delavallade, on at least 4 locations with small caliber handgun while the victim was in his vehicle, 4-door Nissan Sentra bearing MS tag, which later caused the victim to be deceased after an argument ensued at 1013 Deborah Drive. There wasn't really more information that she gave, but she basically implied that there was some type of argument that went down, but she's blaming Ugly God and said that he's claiming...
Bro, he got him up there looking bad, Ugly God. Bro, he got Ugly God on here looking like he legit really did it, bro. Yeah, I did it.
Self-defense when the dude didn't even have any type of weapon or any type of attacking, and the man practically raised Ugly God throughout his youth and even dropped him off at college, man. Honestly, if you scroll through her TikTok, she basically goes into detail and continuously blames Ugly God over and over and over again, saying that it's his fault that he did it and he was the person behind it, saying that his music career was dead and that's the reason why he did it, and basically posted his XXL interview saying that he did it and posted the funeral and everything all together, man. It's honestly wild, and I would have never expected social media to be like this type of situation, but at the same time, it's like crazy because it's like you live by social media, you might die by social media, as you could tell by this. And I don't know if Ugly God's failing music career had something to do with it.
His stuff never was failing, bro. It's only failing because he did this. This is the moment where he failed. If he would have just kept making music or finding some way to upload his music, he would have been cool. Just keep doing your grind, bro. Keep grinding. Never stop your grind, bro. Why would you do something that is so insanely hard to reverse over just how you felt at the moment? It's never worth it. If he would have went in the house and did like 30 push-ups, he'd have been like, man, why was I even feeling like that? Bro.
Everyone thought he could come back. I don't even know why he just stopped making music, or regardless, like why he just kind of disappeared. I mean, he could have had some remnants of a career, but it's just crazy to see how these rappers just crash out, man. Like, it's just another day, another story of a rapper crashing out for no reason that anyone could even tell. Like, the man that apparently took him to school and college apparently is the person that he took out. So I can't even believe that this guy actually took him out. And if he does get away with self-defense, that would be super crazy. But we don't really know what could have happened. Like, honestly, it could have been a heated argument with the other person pulled a gun on him. But it seems like Ugly God is definitely the aggressor in this situation. Obviously, more information is going to come out from the police, maybe some type of motive, but it seems like there was only 2 people there, and the fact that he's currently locked up definitely shows that there's enough evidence to lock him up, so I wouldn't be surprised. This is almost an identical situation that what happened to Superstar Pride. Even though Superstar Pride apparently killed his barber for not going to California with them, it seems like these type of petty arguments get certainly overexpressed, and with firearms, it's never a good thing altogether, you know. But at the end of the day, I hope there's just closure for the family, and I hope that we figure out exactly what went down. If Ugly Dad did do this in self-defense, I hopefully feel like he should get cleared. But if not, you know, at the end of the day, it looks like he's probably gonna, you know, face life in prison, which is something that I would have never expected, because he was like happy-go-lucky, like I said before, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think of this whole situation, man. Is it crazy? Can you believe it? Do you think he's framed? Let me know what y'all think, man. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.
Man, I feel like any dude that gets a pistol, he has to at least win 3 out of 10 fights before he should be allowed to have a gun. Soft dudes having guns, bro, is like the worst thing in the world, bro. And what I mean by soft is like a dude who's not willing to fight somebody back. Like if you just gonna sit there and cry and get beat up, you soft. Like, you know what I mean? At least don't cry. Even if I am getting beat up, I'm gonna talk shit the whole time I'm getting my ass whooped. He be stomping me out. I'm like, your shirt still don't match your pants. I am going to remember Ugly God for all the good and all the love, laughter, and all of the love he put into the world, and not shooting the man who pretty much jump-started your career and raised you be out of whatever argument you guys have. There's no argument that is that bad. Even if a dude offers to tongue your balls, like that's not bad enough to kill him. What could he possibly say to him? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. And if you're ever thinking about making a very, very wild decision, go ahead and rub out that easy one about a good 2-3 times, and then do 100 push-ups in increments of 10, and then see if you still feel the same. Twisms.